Ambitious and motivated are words that describe you best. Then you're on the right place. This is Motivational Radio, friends, from Paris, with your host, Longi Agoha.
Right, so let's go to the second question. How can we achieve personal success? That's, just all the things you've enumerated now is all about leading to success itself, because you cannot succeed without having a vision, without taking action, without having a roadmap, and without designing your life the way you want it. Because I believe we all think in pictures, in our heads. We all have images. And we always talk to ourselves every day. See, it is what you discuss with yourself that counts. I believe that very much, because I am speaking to you now. I know there are images in your head. There are things you are thinking about. And then it is left for you to either accept those images or not. And that determines exactly what you become.
Like one of my mates said, the picture you have about yourself is what you're going to become.
That's right. You cannot be bigger than what you have in your image. You can't.
Nobody has ever succeeded beyond the level of these pictures, beyond the level of what you can visualize in your mind. Nobody has ever succeeded more than that.
But
those who think big, they and act according to their plans, they get there. Don't have any plans on your mind. I don't think.
Is it possible? Is it possible to expand that image?
Yes, it's possible. It's possible. That's where association comes in. Now, I keep telling people around me. I said, when you have vision, it is the dream you have that determines the size of your vision. Mm-hmm. Now, if you're looking at becoming, let me assume your vision is, okay, I want to be a big-time entrepreneur. No, I want to be an entrepreneur. Now, the dream is what determines how big that vision will be. There are so many entrepreneurs everywhere. But it depends on the size of the dream you have. That's why you need to think big. When you think big, there's every tendency that you begin to act in line with your thinking. Now, when you have, I talked about association the other time. If you associate with people of little mind, they will reduce your, they won't be doing a lot of good to you. When you want to take a step, you are on a particular level now, you want to move to the next level, they will tell you, this is enough, it's enough, why are you stressing yourself? They will make you see reason why you shouldn't
go beyond that.
They make you see reason because they are not going anywhere. Mm-hmm. They are contented with the little they have. They will tell you, after all, why are you bothering yourself? But you see, when you have people of like mind, people who challenge your dreams, people who tell you it's possible, people who tell you, okay, you are in a state now, you have a branch in just one state in your nation. You can go to 10 states. You can move it to 20 states. It's not just about wealth accumulation. It's about living
a life of significance.
Time is about making a whole lot of difference.
That's right.
In life. So you need good association. When you have good association, they're going to challenge you. They're going to help your dreaming.
I agree with you. There was somebody who said, I think it was Les Brown who said, that if you are the guru in your group, you have to change a group.
You have to change a group. You definitely have to change the group. The relationship are supposed to be 3 levels. You have people you look up to. You have people you are within the same, your peers. Then you have people that look up to you. But when you dwell too much with people that they look up to you, you become a local star.
Right.
You need to look further. You need to look ahead. You are here now, fine. You have achieved some level of success, but life is in a continuum. You need to keep pushing until you draw your last breath. I think we need to be adding more to whatever we are doing. It's not about, it's not just about money. No. It's not just about money all the time. But people made the world what it is now. Before we leave the world, we need to leave a mark in the sands of time. We need to make a whole lot of difference in whatever we are doing. So we need to keep pushing. We need to choose the right association. We need to do more.
I agree with you, because I think that's what somebody said, that you should go to where there is no path and make the path yourself and leave your footmarks along the line. You leave your foot treads along the line.
Correct.
Yes, because if you go with the crowd, nobody is going to see your footmarks along the road. But if you go where there is no way, you can make people will follow you through. They will see your footmarks and follow that through. So I believe in the fact that first of all you have to be different, a little bit different. Not crazy, but you have to be a little bit different, do things differently. And, people will recognize that, because if you do things like every other person, nobody recognizes that. But do it a little bit.
There's no point, like I said, there's no point. Everybody on the earth, you are different from me now. The way you look at it, you'll be different from me.
Sure.
So by the time I do everything exactly the way you're doing it, there's no need for me then.
Yeah, sure.
There's no need for me.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of carbon copy, right? Just copying, and that's not very good. Okay, let us go to the next one. How do we know that we have attained our personal success? Are there signs?
Okay. Now, that question takes me back to the first thing I talked about. I was talking about vision. I said the starting point for anything in life is to know where you are going to. Now, to answer the question you just asked now, I'll add one more to it. To answer that question, I'll say vision plus stock taking will tell you whether you are moving close to your set goals or your set objectives in life. What do I mean by that? Now, let me assume that, okay, the vision I have for my organization, before I can term a particular department in my organization as a subset of the organization that is doing well, quote unquote successful, if we must have our turnover must be so and so. Mm-hmm. Now, where stock taking comes in, we measure what we have achieved per time vis-a-vis the vision we have set, vis-a-vis the objectives we have set. So where there's no measurement, where there's no stock taking, you can't know whether you are moving close to your vision or not. You won't know whether you are successful. You won't know whether you are moving close to where you are set for yourself. So we need to know where we are going, and we need to take stock. We need to do measurement. We need to measure where we are on the track. Are we still on the track? How close are we to it? When are we going to get there? What need do we need to add? What do we need to remove? So we need to balance visioning plus stock taking. When I say stock taking, I'm talking about measuring the projection against the actual. I'm sure that answers the question.
Okay, good. That's not too bad, really. So it's all in line with personal success and personal strength. Are they the same? Are they one and the same, or just maybe two things together?
We have been talking about success. Let me go to strength so that maybe that would be good to my listeners.
Okay.
Now, when you're talking about your strengths, three things are involved, or let me say three basic things are involved. Your strength is a mixture of your talent, mm-hmm. your knowledge, mm-hmm. and your skills.
Okay.
Let me say it again. Your
strengths
are a mixture of your talent, your knowledge, and your skills. Mm-hmm. You see, when all this comes together, you are the best in you comes out. When you have the mixture of the talent, the knowledge, and skills that you have built over time, you are it will give you a leverage to achieve whatever set objectives you have set for yourself. Now, I know by the time we start talking about it, it will take us to the areas of gifts, it will take us to the area of natural makeup, it will take us to the area of several other things. But let me just give you the space so that you can throw more questions so that I can actually address them directly. But to just address the question you have asked, strength is largely concerned with three major things: your talent, your knowledge, and your skills.
Okay. And these things are developed all along, while you're growing up, your strength, skills. You have to develop these things.
You have to. There's no man on the earth who is giftless. But the problem is, while we all have some level of gift in our land, talking about natural endowment now, and you see some one marks the difference between one man and the other one is, while Mr. A has some level of talent, he begins to develop it. Mr. B probably feels his talent is there. See, when you don't hone your skills, it stays in its latent form. You can't do anything. You can't do anything. That's why, what's his name? John C. Maxwell wrote the book, Talent is Not Enough. When you have the talent, you still need to work on the talent so that you can maximize the best from the talent.
For me, what I would call talent is, or those people call talented today, those who pay millions, especially like footballers. These are people who identify their talents early and started working on them. Because it is the amount of work you put in your talent that makes it develop.
Exactly. Now, a raw talent, what a raw talent will give you, you can never compare it with what a talent that has been developed will give you. Now, when you see gold in its raw form, you can even pass beside it without noticing it's gold.
That's right.
But when the gold passes through fire, passes through high level of fire, it becomes what we call gold now, and everybody wants to associate with it. The same man that is wearing that gold round on his neck, when it's been worked on, might not even want to touch it when the gold is in its latent form.
Right.
So that goes a long way to explain to us that your talent, your natural giftings are not enough until you begin to work on them. They might not even deliver the level of opportunities that we should have gotten from them. So we need to work on our talents. We need to work on our gifting. We need to work on our skills so that we can make the best out of life.
Okay. Wow, this is great. Tell our listeners who you are. If you have any books, if you have a website, do you have any phone numbers? Just expose yourself. Who are you? Tell our listeners who you are.
All right. Now, my name is Busayo Ogumade, as you have heard. Busayo is spelled Busayo. Ogumade is spelled Ogunmade. You can reach me on busayoogumade.com. That's my website. That's my personal website.
Okay.
Now, Busayo Ogumade is a business development consultant. I'm a trainer. I'm an author. I've published, how many books now? I've published about 5 books that I've written. We have over 50 audio learning programs on CD. We have them. If you check our website, you should be able to see some of them there.
Okay.
Now you can reach me on 234-80-3410-1694.
Okay. Right.
I'm passionate about personal development, business success, and leadership.
Great. So I hope our listeners that you're going to come back again.
Just invite me. I'll definitely come back.
All right.
Definitely.
Okay. It's been a very big pleasure speaking to you, Busayo. I am very delighted to have talked to you today, and I hope I will catch you again very, very soon.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. It's been my pleasure.
This podcast was brought to you by the Motivational Radio France with their host, Lonjago and Barris.